welcome everybody back to another stream where today you can see my Taco Bell bag. Gotta scrunch that down a little bit. Alright, we are here for the playoffs. I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited to probably be first rounder, but that's part of the fun. We just finished the lottery. Oh, there we go. I was like, uh-oh. Broke something. But I didn't. Oh, the Packers just re-signed their players. So I got, what's up, Wallyak? We are getting ready to do the playoffs. I'm going to be nice. It's technically like a few minutes after the deadline for when you're able to turn in your free agents. But we got it. Glub Glub Ding Dong might have just saved your franchise. Jordan Love will come back. Christian Watson, probably not. Yeah, nah, he's gone. He's gone. Christian Watson hitting free agency. Dang, Justin Jefferson and Christian Watson in the free agency pool. So, what are your guys' predictions for the playoffs? We're going to do the playoffs? Yes. Wallyak, kind of. The Eagles were eliminated from the playoffs, sadly. However, you are in the lottery. And you'll be making some off-season decisions as well. Probably players from your team will retire, seeing as you have super old offensive linemen who are really good, but also super old. Yeah, I mean, you could go out and get him, luckily. Thank you for the sub, Wallyak. Much appreciated. Alright, and then Malachi will have to pick up later. So, first game is Giants versus Dallas. I don't know how the Giants squeaked in over Philadelphia, not winning another game the rest of the season. But they didn't. A 2-for-1 combo? I thought this was last season. No. We have 2 more seasons left to go. So, Cowboys. I don't know how I went past them all the way up here. We'll be hosting these Giants. This is our playoff bracket. This nachos are spicy. I'm going to go grab some water. Make your predictions. And we'll get started with the first game. Alright, we are here. Atlanta winning. Atlanta has actually never won a Super Bowl, and the 49ers owner has been to 8 straight Super Bowls. So, I'm just hoping that either I win a playoff game as the Denver Broncos, or the Niners lose. Here we go. Giants will get the ball first. On their first drive, they will punt, and what a great punt by Drew Scott. Cowboys will punt 2. And is that like a turnover there? Fumble recovery by De'Aaron Bland. Cowboys will take 3. Giants really came alive in the second half of the season, to everybody's surprise. They went on a massive winning streak. Here, first and goal, touchdown, Demario Douglas. Yeah, Glub Glub, you will have pretty much the entirety of everybody being your fan. And the Cowboys get a quick touchdown featuring CeeDee Lamb for 49 yards. Caleb Williams connects. As Dak Prescott missed the playoffs on the Panthers, Giants will score touchdown. Dylan Edwards, responsible. Cowboys also touchdown, featuring Puka Nacua. And they do get a really long field goal to tie it up at the half. Giants struggling, but they're holding on. They're just picking up late first downs. They get the field goal, take the lead in the fourth. Cowboys march down, touchdown. Puka Nacua, another 44-yard tutty. Cowboys with the ball will punt. Giants, 3 minutes left. Let's hop in, see this live. Packers winning percentage is 17.8. Yep, that's crazy. I didn't even want to ping. I can do it then. I just kind of forgot. I'm excited, bro. Quinn Ewers, the throw, the catch, the wide open, walk in, touchdown, Giants. It's like the Cowboys just forgot how to play defense. Chris Fernandez walks it in. Kick is up and good. You're forcing yourself away, just slapping yourself a few times. ESJ versus who the heck even owns the Giants? Jet. Hasn't been online in a while. Yeah, Waliak is the new owner of the Eagles. I can see why. Puka Nacua has 5 receptions for 113 yards and 2 touchdowns. There's F125. I'm not getting it. Caleb Williams escapes the pocket. He's going to run for a first down almost. He's going to slide, though. First run of the game. Wally, I usually want your division to lose games. And the Giants are worse in your division. I thought F125 was already released. Star-Lord, I'm sorry you're not feeling great. Williams throwing a dart. First down up to the 50. CeeDee Lamb. Williams forced to run away, and he's going to chuck it out of bounds. Glove, be careful saying that. Here we go. Dak, not Dak. I'm so used to Dak being here. And it is incomplete. What a defensive effort there. Glove, I thought we were like 13 now or 14. And Caleb Williams almost gets sacked, throws it away. Come on, Caleb, don't sell. Or do. And Caleb throwing. First down complete. CeeDee Lamb. And it's over. Good Lord. It's pretty good the Cowboys win, though. Yes, ChatGPT lies a lot. Don't use ChatGPT for anything important. I asked ChatGPT for some gambling advice, and it told me to take the Heat over because Jimmy Butler is really good. I was like, what? Jimmy Butler got traded like a week ago. Yeah, your team should be really easy to rebuild. You'll figure out what pick you got in the lottery today. Because we hold a lottery, just like the NBA. Unlike the NFL, to discourage being awful to get the #1 overall pick. And here we go. Quinn Ewers back throwing over the middle. And it's incomplete. Almost picked off. I'm glad I don't use the skull emoji. Crazy. Alright, 3rd and 10 for Quinn. But good news for you, Waliak, it can't get any worse. You have the 18th best odds, which is the worst odds that you can have for the #1 overall pick. Quinn fires. First down up to the 48. Taken down. First time out is used up. Pop that down. Also, I'm going to be gone at 7. I'm probably going to be gone a little bit because I'm going to be watching the finals. It told you Jimmy Butler while he was on the Warriors. Yes, he said Jimmy Butler take the over in the Miami Heat game because he's not on the Heat. So I make sure to feed it a lot of information. I also said who's winning tonight's game for the finals. And it said the Celtics won. I was like, bud. So here's Quinn. Quinn, gonna roll. He's running. He's running. He's slow as dirt, but he's running. He picks up about 7 before being taken down. Timeout. So my team is cooked. No. You have about a 1.11% chance at getting the #1 overall pick. Quinn is gonna be sacked. Oh no! Also, you didn't lose anybody to free agency, so you might lose a few people to retirement. Ultimately, build a defense and you're good. And then be prepared to be destroyed by Andre, who has made 8 straight Super Bowls. I think he's won like 4 of them. Quinn, the throw is picked off by, I think, who is that? Trayvon Diggs. Bummer, this is the life of suck for me. Alrighty then. And the Giants with 3 turnovers will lose this one. Much deservingly so with 3 turnovers. You can't. You can't have 3 turnovers in a playoff game. You've won 3 out of the 8? Are you that bad? Could have sworn you had more. There's 1, 2, 3. Wow. I didn't realize you were like 3 out of 8. Yeah, Caleb Williams, great game. Rushing wise, I mean, they did their job. But the wide receivers of Dallas were just crazy. Jordan Addison with 82 yards. I thought CeeDee Lamb had a... Oh, CeeDee Lamb had 3 for 76. It's crazy. I have 1-3. Now your ChatGPT can't fact check. I never fact checked. I just said I didn't know. I never said how many you won. I just said you won 8 in a row. Also, it's... Yeah, 8 in a row. And, like, out of the last 10, he made 9. Now I got the Chiefs taking on the Colts. DB and Snow versus Cupcake. I'd like DB and Snow to do well. This could potentially be the last game Justin Jefferson plays for the Indianapolis Colts. So, we'll see. And an immediate pick, Shamari Connor leads to a touchdown to Isaiah Pacheco. And the Colts will throw another interception, and it's 10-0 before 4 minutes is even passed in the first quarter. Colts do get 3. Chiefs get, and this is probably going to be our annual game. That's what we call consistency. I guess so. Jeez. Well, it's not an absolute blowout yet. Can they get a touchdown? They do. Adonai Mitchell. And the Colts actually have the ball. 2 minutes left. Wait, so if I do get the pick, will I miss it because I'm going to be gone? No. You can just look back later and see what you end up getting. And then you may want to look and see who you may want to draft. We're going to try to get the draft video out today as well. So you can kind of do some of your own scouting. Let's do fast here. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Justin Jefferson. No, I thought it was Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson just caught 7. Tyler Granson just caught a 19-yard catch. There we go. Yeah, it's already predetermined. We went through the lottery earlier. Now we're just going to be revealing it to everybody. Anthony Richardson will be sacked on a loss of 10. Colts will call a timeout to prevent some time from being run off the clock. Anthony zips one for no success. There we go. Trying to get more charge. Colts, 3rd and 20. They will hand it off to Jonathan Taylor. Force the Chiefs to use a timeout, and then the Colts will punt. Yo, chat, that is PI. Where's the ref? Well, we're watching the Chiefs, remember? Yep. Exactly, Andre. Exactly. Mahomes. 1 minute left. And wide open Rashee Rice. I just went to the future. That's crazy, club. Colts win in overtime. I think you're wrong. Mahomes again to Rice. Rice cuts up the field up to the 40, the 35. Dive into the 30, he'll get to the 31. And the Colts are in field goal range. Here's Pacheco. Makes a cut. And he's up to the 30. Yeah, he may have gone to the future. I'm betting it's wrong, though. He deleted the message? That's crazy. Pacheco again is hit. This time he's going to lose a yard. Chiefs content to take a field goal. Butker don't miss these. Pacheco goes backwards again. Here's the kick. Is he right? No. Yeah, you know Madden ain't gonna screw the Chiefs like that. Chiefs will, I guess, upset. The Colts had a really good record. They were like 14-3, but the Colts just ran a division with the Texans. Glove, ain't no way we're gaslighting that. We're 2 games in, and we've been streaming for 20 minutes. Niners, Packers. It's the 4 versus the 5. Niners could be looking for a date with Frosty. And honestly, I think Andre would be okay with that. Can the However, in the East, it looks like... I don't remember what it looks like. Okay. Niners will get the ball first. Niners do nothing. Packers do nothing. Niners pick up a first and will score featuring Jahmyr Gibbs. I'm not okay with the date with Frost. Okay, my bad. Have you not heard that terminology again? Or before? Touchdown. Jaden Reed. Tied up here in the second quarter. Another touchdown for the Niners and another touchdown because what? Deshaun Roach with it. Tre'Davious Ward with a pick. All right, Tre'Davious Ward go out with interception and retire. And the Niners. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. It was close. It was close. Byron and the Niners. One step closer to the finals. Man's stomach painful. I'm sorry, Star-Lord. Have you tried taking a Tums? Or, you know, like not eating junk food and drinking pop constantly. So, pending the Vikings-Cardinals game, the Niners would be on their way to play Frosty. And if I win this one, I'm probably on a date with Peterbilt out in Houston, which would not be great. Steelers hosting the Denver Broncos. Y'all don't do that, huh? Your stomach is fine. Yeah, except for Andre, you have metabolism. Alistar's 30. All right. Here we go. Nope. Keyshawn, what are we doing? Patrick Queen, no. All right. We got the ball back. Broncos will score 6. Brock Bowers. Steelers headed the other way, and a big first down leading to a field goal. No, they would go for it on 4th down. John Lipton. Very true, Andre. Very true. Broncos walk straight down Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown. Steelers will punt. Broncos big PI. Or not PI, I guess it wasn't. It was probably roughing the passer. Field goal is good. Jackson Phelps, AFC Kicker of the Year. And Steelers will score a touchdown. Broncos, can they increase the lead? 3rd and goal, they will. Troy Franklin, touchdown. Steelers, will they choke in the playoffs again? They need a quick score. 4th and 15, they take their field goal. Broncos will punt. Steelers get sacked by JOK. And the Broncos able to kick a field goal, increase the lead by 10. And it's intercepted by Riley Whiteman Moss. And the Steelers will again blow their season apart with one bad game. I need to grab my dinner. What are the odds we can take a break from the wild card? Andre, I think pretty high, because I need to take a break too. I gotta go do something that I don't want to share more details about. Anyways, so we got 2 games left in the wild card as the Broncos probably playing the Texans in the next round. And we got Vikings at Cardinals. Riley Whiteman Moss. Yes. I think you're on a date with Peterbilt. It's a possibility. I mean, oh yeah, it's guaranteed because I'm not better than the Ravens. Mainstream today. I think we're gonna do Roblox. Unless something drastic changes. Andre, I think you hit it I think you hit it. If anybody needs a hint on what I need to go do, I got Taco Bell. That should give you your hint. Anyways, don't know why I do myself. Don't know why I do this to myself. Vikings will score 7. And the Vikings will score 7. Cardinals, put some points on the board. This is your final season being good because everybody decided to leave you. And the Cardinals will actually take a lead here in the 3rd. And with the ball in the 4th, they give it to the Vikings. And the Cardinals will do what? Interception by Ronnie Anderson. The Cardinals headed the other way. They will punt. Vikings just need to hold the ball. Can they do that? No. Punt. Cardinals. Here we go. Bro's stream is going to be delayed. Bro's going to be on the toilet. My bad. Did I quit leagues? Yes. Your facial expressions right now kind of explained it. Yeah, I mean, it's not like I'm really trying to hide it or anything. Here's Casey Bush. After the mass exodus here in Arizona. Casey Bush is going to take off. No. He's going to sidestep, throw it about 50 yards down the field. It's caught! What a catch! Oh my goodness, the Cardinals have hope. Casey Bush is a legend. Casey, throw it. You got all the live long day. Casey Bush steps up and throws it out of bounds. Come on, Casey. Yeah, honestly, elite catch. There to give the Cardinals at least a shot. And maybe taking one or two shots here at the end zone. I went to the future. Oh, Glove over to the future again. Cardinals win late game. I will still take the under on that because I have Vikings winning this one. And he's going to throw it out of bounds again. Did not like his looks. Took about 4 seconds off the clock. The fact that Kyler is on the thumbnail. Yeah, Andre, what are we doing there? I mean, you got Marvin Harrison Jr. and you got Casey Bush. I mean, he looks like Kyler Murray. He's probably like 5'10", 5'8", 5'6". Mayo's height, 5'3". Bush! Per game! is incomplete, but there is 1 second left. Come on, Arizona. We need somebody good enough to stop the Niners. Yeah, fair enough, Andre. And we don't really know anybody else. That one looks like it could be good. It could be not good. The Vikings moving on to the next round, and the Vikings will actually be on that date with Frosty. And I check outdated rosters. Fair enough. And Grov's career is over. Probably not. But, I mean, it is kind of sad. Bro, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it to this next game. Golly. I'm cooked. This is like Wally-at crashing out in basketball. Here we go. New Ravens owner taking on wherever Buffalo is. Andy Racer. Winner of this game will end up playing the Kansas City Chiefs. Wow, Cancun is nice. I'm glad you're enjoying Cancun. Whew. About 10 feet from me right now. It's about to be not so very nice after this game. No wonder we want to make playoffs and then lose. Yep. Hey, but your team has upside. You're losing 1 wide receiver, but that's okay because you can make it better with a pick. Your defense just needs some help. And the Bills will look to score. They get another field goal. Ravens, wow, field goal. Tyler Campbell after getting rid of Justin Tucker. Ravens score another touchdown. This is not looking good for the Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen, who almost went somewhere else in free agency. The Ravens just going to run the ball, and the Ravens will win by 6. Whew. So yeah, you probably need a good D tackle. You maybe need a new running back. But there's going to be a big free agency market. I mean, I'm just looking here. We got Bengals, Patriots, Jets, Dolphins, Texans, Titans, Raiders, Lions, Vikings, Bears, Giants, Commanders, Saints, Seahawks, and Rams as players that we can go ahead and get this free agency period. Come on, Broncos. We need to move up a little bit more so I don't have to scroll so far down. All right. Force advance to next week. And we're going to look at the playoff bracket while I go to the bathroom. Help me. All right. Predictions. We survived, chat. We survived. Barely. Just 07 barely. Snowy, yes, we do have a 2K Sim server. We got rid of it again because it's kind of stupid. Anyways, here we are with the bracket. Saturday afternoon. We got Chiefs versus the Baltimore Ravens. And we're headed to KC, right? Yeah, KC. My bad, bro. I had Taco Bell. Give me 1 second. Glad we've got the Texans, Ravens, and Snowy does too. Falcons and Niners both winning. All right, we got Chiefs, Ravens right now. I personally got the Chiefs. If you have the server, let me know. I'll join and be a team. Yeah, not happening. Woo! There was something spicy in that taco. Oh, sorry. What's up, Colin? Been a long time. All right, Chiefs, Ravens. Here we go. Ravens. Punt. Chiefs. Don't score? Well, now they do. Easy Rashi Rice touchdown. Ravens and Nico Imiava get a touchdown. Darren Darby. It's Cupcake. Oh. Bro showing up. First games now. Let's go. Zay Flowers gets a touchdown. Chiefs will start us off in the third. Get a field goal. Man, that Taco Bell not agreeing with me right now. Alright, Ravens could pretty much end it here. No Mahomes. Will throw an interception. Derek Stingley Jr. And that is game. 8 viewers? I mean, there's 8 teams left. Unfortunate there. All right, Cowboys. One out of 4 predictions so far correct. Yep, now we got Niners, Cowboys. Oh gosh. Will the 9 straight Super Bowls happen for this man? Only time will tell. Goodness, why won't my phone charge? Cowboys, no, Niners get ball first. Niners get a quick touchdown. 3 for the Cowboys. Niners get 7. This might be our divisional blowout. Cowboys are hanging in pretty good. They just can't get a defensive stop, but not both teams can at the moment. There we go. Niners get 1. Niners get a second. And this one's over. Sayonara, Cowboys. Head to Cancun. 38-24. Dallas, what we doing? Good Lord. 4 touchdowns for Brock Purdy. Jahmyr Gibbs wasn't even needed. George Kittle and Brandon Ayuk. Oh, somebody's got to stop the Niners, bro. Frosty's our only hope. Maybe the Vikings somehow, randomly. Could we potentially, like, so if we're looking at it here, we could see another Chiefs-Niners rematch, bro. No, Chiefs got eliminated. At this point, the only other Super Bowls that we could see is a Niners-Broncos rematch, a Broncos-Vikings rematch, a Broncos-Falcons rematch, all the way back from Season 1, Madden 23, Season 3, and 6, and 7. So we got some OG potential rivalries, because Houston's never made one, and the Broncos and Niners have made a lot. I used to own the Niners. No, yes you did. And you haven't owned a team so far this season, I don't think. We got some teams. If you would like them, I can list them off for you. They aren't great, but they're alright. Bengals, Patriots, Jets, Dolphins, Titans, Vikings, Bears, Giants, Commanders, Saints, Seahawks, Rams. But you'd have to be a way better owner than what you had been in the past. Kind of suck. I'm not in the server. I know. Broncos get ball first, and we'll punt. Lamar Jackson has been my Tier 1 enemy. I gotta see the rosters first. Yeah, fair enough. Marvin Mims, touchdown. Texans, punt. Broncos do not score. There we go. Tank Dell, 44-yard TD. Broncos get their own one. Steven Turner. Didn't know he was on my roster. And Texans will get 3 right before the half. And they are playing dink and dunk for a touchdown to John Mechie III. Come on, Broncos. Get points! Let's go! Jerry Jeudy, 44-yard TD. Texans playing dink and dunk. It's the only way you can beat the Broncos. Dalton Schultz gets it. Broncos will punt, and Texans will milk out the clock. You should do an IRL stream one day, or do a stream in a suit. Oh, I'm in a suit normally, but what am I supposed to do? I think I've streamed in a suit before. All right. Now we got Falcons, Vikings. Just a little disappointed. We got an upset in the first round to upset darn dang. We good. Come on, Frosty. You can get a ring. Please, we need Frosty to stop Andre. 7-7. Do NCAA sim? Nah. Wow, Vikings are currently up. Joe Burrow needs to lock in. He does. Drake London with a 2-point conversion. Vikings get a touchdown. TJ Hawk. Man! Bryn! Kind of coming out of nowhere. J.J. McCarthy. With a 5-touchdown legacy game to upset the 1 seed. So we're going to have the Vikings. The Niners are winning another Super Bowl, bro. There ain't no way. Golly, bro. Hey, I made it this far. Did I move up at all? No. Come on, bro. All right, here we are, the 1-6 and 5-7. Disgusting. All right, here we go. Houston. It's our first game. Peterbilt. Well, I guess we'll look at this 1 seed. I mean, they are 7 overall worse than the Ravens. But when you have Lamar Jackson, a rookie running back, and, like, realistically 2 targets, like, this O-line is solid. Laramie Tons. How? Okay, he's only 34. I thought he was older. But, like, hopefully he retires. Defensively, I mean, they don't have a hole. Taking on Aiden Hutchinson, Kyle Hamilton, and Mason Graham. This defense was set up by Axel. They kind of like left. If Vikings win, I donate on mainstream. Let's go Vikings! I mean, he is bald, right? Who? Laramie? Yeah, he's old. He needs to retire. I know, the Texans didn't re-sign their players actually this season, so the Texans are going to be really bad next season. Hopefully they don't lose Lamar. If Lamar's a free agency, we're cooked. The league is cooked. The league is over. Texans currently up on the Ravens 10-10. What the hell? Interception by Christian Harris. And the Texans moving to their dink and dunk offense, pick up 3 Ravens. Yeah, Snowy, I'm watching that and we'll stream right after. Texans, come on. 1 minute left, Texans. Let's be honest. Nobody really wants to see an inactive Ravens owner that I don't even know who it is, honestly. Omna Too Sweet. And it is incomplete. 2nd and 5. I got Pacers 9 for game 5. I got a few gambles up on the air. Yeah, stream after finals. So late stream, yes. Here we go. Lamar. Throwing. Caught. First down. Nice cut. Up to the 5-6, I guess. Inactive Texans owner. It's Peterbilt, though. We know Peterbilt. John Mechie. He's fast. Anybody but you. It's our new slogan. Eric Stingley on his revenge game. Lamar. He's running. He'll take off. Touchdown, Texans. At least I might be able to say I lost to the final championship. Ravens could do a miracle. It's possible. Not likely, but possible. And he is down. Texans versus Vikings Super Bowl. I hope so. Also, Snowy, how much are you donating? Just so I can start budgeting. I got like $100 in my checking account. It's not great. It's not that bad. Alright, here's the throw. It'll be a first down. It's for Zay Flowers. Pickup of a couple yards. Two doll hairs. Yep. You don't know yet, bro. That's crazy. Well, I think it's safe to say the Texans aren't going to be making it very much further. Dang it. We got Super Bowl IRL. Broncos. Wait, what just happened? I was not watching. I was too busy looking at my game because I thought the game was over. What a dart! Oh my gosh, Nico Amialava! Goodness gracious. I was not watching at all. I was playing my game. What a catch! I was just not intrigued at all. I headed to overtime. And the Ravens win the toss. Hate how long this takes to load, though. Oh, everybody, congratulations to the Seattle Seahawks owner. He just got engaged. It's probably why he doesn't play this very much anymore. Who's in the VCs in my server right now? Deviants, no. Here we go. Lamar, keep in mind this is overtime rules currently with the NFL. Man, my nose is just killing me. And what a spin move to pick up nothing by Kenneth Goes Nowhere Walker. Correct. That's what I meant. This is playoff overtime. Here's the pitch to Kenneth Walker. O-line gets in the way, but they make the block, and it's a first down. That popped. Here's the throw and taken down shy of the line of scrimmage. To go to Super Bowl. Nico fumbles the ball. It is picked up by Kenneth Walker. Oh my goodness. Nico! Does he see him? Yes, he does, just barely. And here's the punt. Timer goes to late. Imagine we go to overtime just for them to lose. Wow. First down Texans. I think they're winning. Skip, please. Lamar for revenge against his previous team who traded him. No first down on that one, but 2nd and 1 coming up. I am sleepy, bro. This Madden sim just makes me tired. Holy heck, why do I have so many emails? Third inches. Here we go. Lamar needs a first. Rolling to his right. And he's going to take off for it. Picks up about 9. Why don't they just be quick about it? Whew. All right, here we go. Lamar with the screen bubble. First down up to the 33, and it's over. Realistically, it's over. Negative rush, positive rush, first down, and field goal. Actually, touchdown for the Ravens. What? What? You're telling me you fumble the ball? Nate Wiggins with a 94-yard fumble recovery. Ravens are headed to the Super Bowl. No way. You can tell everybody was getting bored here watching that garbage. Wow. Niners are only one win better than the Vikings. But golly, 9 overall difference. Let's look at this Niners team. Jeez. 3 X Factors and 1 backup X Factor. They have a rookie sitting at the 3rd string on the depth chart with Malik Neighbors and Jahmyr Gibbs and Jalen Waddle on the bench. Nick Bosa is 3 upgrades that he can't receive. Rookie free safety. And Terrion Arnold as CB4. And Stevenson as CB5. This team needs to retire. Please don't make your 9th straight Super Bowl. And when you do, please lose it to the Ravens. Vikings first on the board with 7. No scores yet for the Niners. Here, first and goal, they will score a touchdown. Brock Purdy runs it in. So we got 7-7 at the half. Niners will start off with a ball and a quick score at that. Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Vikings will throw a pick. And the Niners are up 14. And now 21. Darn Vikings. At least one side is different. And we had all counted them out. Nine straight Super Bowls. All right, let's go look at the play. Not this, but I mean, I guess we need to look at that at some point. Pro Bowl roster. Burrow, Jackson, Love, Richardson, Williams, Allen, Pacheco, Brooks, Gordon, Judkins, Williams, Elliott, Lincoln, Brooks, St. Brown, Everett, Nakua, Dell, Pittman, Callahan, Atwell, Rice, Schultz, McBride, Pitts, Komet, Tunsil, Wirfs, Darisaw, Fisher, Nelson, Smith, Jenkins, Kelly, Ragnow, Humphrey, Frazier, Dahlman, Lindstrom, Smith, Miners, Morgan, Sewell, Alt, Fatanu, Onwenu, Scourton, Russo, Madabuke, McDonald IV, Brown, Pierce, Tuamalu, Carter, Lawrence, Cummings, Parker, Brees, Thomas, Jones, Watt, Claxton, Braswell, Crosby, Smith, Pace Jr., Okereke, Howard, Smith, Burns, Trice, 2-0, Morrison, Alexander, Bland, Gaines, Witherspoon, Johnson, Brooks, Moore, Rhodes, Thompson, Pinnock, Bowles, Reed, Nubbin, Williams, Barlow, Tucker, Koo, Camarda, Holiday, Ibuka, Steele, Bishop, and Smith. Where's the Super Bowl chat? Nobody cares about the Super Bowl anymore. Stupid. Well, I gotta force the fans next week figure out where the Super Bowl is and see where we're hopping in under. We'll hop under the home team. We just currently don't know where the Super Bowl is being held at. It looks like Niners are home. Niners do have the better record. Mike loose there for a second, so hopefully it's still there. Tampa Bay. So the Ravens are actually closer. Let's force win Ravens Super Bowl and then end stream and watch finals. Now we still have to do the lottery. Then why would we have to force win? Ping game of the week. So we looked at the Niners. We can go look at the Ravens, see why this team deserves to be here. Ravens kind of got outshined all season long. They got Nico. Darren Darby's up to an X Factor. They got Zay Flowers and Ladd McConkey. And Laporta. We got Mason Graham, Hutchinson, and Kyle Hamilton. Josh Hines Allen. The only thing they're missing is like an MLB2. Here we go, Ravens. Headed to the Super Bowl. Do they have a shot? Because I'm saying absolutely not. Remember when somebody said watch the entire Super Bowl? Absolutely not. Niners will score 3. Ravens punt. Niners. Brandon Ayuk touchdown. And nothing but a field goal. The Baltimore Ravens defeated the San Francisco 49ers in the Super Bowl with a score 34-31. Not happening. First score of the day is a field goal. Tyler Campbell. Niners with the ball. Another score. Field goal, though. 13-point game. They need 2 and they turn it over on downs. Yeah, the Ravens should not have been here. Can the Niners please retire? Brock Purdy, please retire, man. Nico was so close, but he sucked in that game. No money for me? Well, no, you said Vikings. $3 points, Ravens? 3 freaking points, man. Dang it. It's disgusting. How many 5-year do I have to hit? Got 9 teams to go through. Alright. Here, let me move my face off. Thing. Lamar wins MVP. D'Amico Ryan's Coach of the Year. Amon-Ra, Nick Bosa, David Everett, and Kevin Cummings. 8-time Super Bowl champion, the Niners, and Brock Purdy is your MVP. Retirements, though. We get to see retirements. Arden Key, Justin Tucker, Jonathan Allen, Devontae Adams, Matthew Wright, Ramondre Stevenson, Taylor Decker, Shaq Thompson, Tre'Davious White, Mitch Wisnowski, and George Kittle. That's 2. One of them doesn't really matter that much, but Debo, Jalen Ramsey, DeMarcus Lawrence, Chris Jones, Alex Kappa, Amari Cooper. Let's go. We can take that. D-Hop, Joe Mixon, Nick Chubb, Jonathan Jones, Hunter Henry, Dave Montgomery. So a few people. Broncos didn't lose anybody. Let's go, baby. All right, did devs change a ton? Keyshawn X Factor. Marvin Mims went down. Quinn Miners, did he go up to a superstar? I think he did. And nothing else. PS2 went down, I think. Goodness. Did my team really go down that much? I mean, I guess. So yeah, we'll be hopping into a spot where you guys can see your teams shortly while we have the game on. Yes. But we gotta go watch the lottery first. So bear with me as I get that pulled up. Actually, we just shouldn't save. We should run it back. Alrighty, let's go here. Welcome, everybody, back to the 2030 NBA Lottery, where today we're doing the lottery. Pick 18 is projected to go to the Eagles. Pick 17 to the Panthers. Pick 16 to the Bucks. Raiders 15. Why am I coughing all of a sudden? Chargers 14. Dolphins 13. Browns 12. Bengals 11. Patriots 10. Jets 9. Titans 8. Seahawks 7. Giants, which is the Commanders, pick at 6. Lions at 5, Bears at 4, Rams at 3, Saints at 2, and Jaguars at the number 1. But I forget because I can't be in full screen. Give me like 1 second because I have to be able to delete the thing that's in front of it. Here we go. That'll be close enough. So, pick 18 will be selected by the Raiders. So the Raiders will fall 3 spots to the last pick in the NFL Draft. Panthers, number 17, will be selected by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who will fall 1. Pick 16 will be selected by the Philadelphia Eagles, so they will move up 2 spots in the draft to the cursed 16 spot. Raiders and pick 15 will be selected by the New York Jets, as the Jets will fall all the way from pick 9 to pick 15. Pick 14 will be selected by the Cleveland Browns, as they will fall 2 spots. Pick 13 will be selected by the Carolina Panthers, as the Panthers will move up 4 spots, up from 17 to the 13. Get a guaranteed star. Browns, not going to be the Browns. It'll be the Detroit Lions, with a maximum amount you can fall all the way to pick 12. Cincinnati Bengals in pick 11 will be selected by the Tennessee Titans, as they will fall 4 spots. Patriots in pick 10 will be selected by the Miami Dolphins, who will move all the way up from pick 13, so 3 spots. Pick 9 will be selected by the Seattle Seahawks and the newly engaged Danny Boy. Pick 8 will be selected by the Giants Commanders, so they will fall 2 spots. Seahawks pick. Pick 7 will be selected by the New England Patriots as the Patriots will move up 3. Pick 6 will be selected by the New Orleans Saints as they will drop from 2 to 6, dropping 4 out of the superstar range. Now, pick 5. Bro, my mouse broke, so I just spent $200 on a new one. Dang! Crazy work. I actually have a friend who's looking for a mouse. I'm going to have to go look in my drawer and see if I have one for him. So, guaranteed X factors here in the top 5. The Lions, not one of those teams. Teams in the top 5 are the Jaguars, Rams, Bears, Chargers, and Titans? No, I don't know. I forgot. Pick 5 will be selected by the Chargers. I have to use the old one, bro. It's so bad. Dang. Pick 4 will be selected by the Cincinnati Bengals. That was the one I forgot. So now we're down to Rams, Jaguars, and Bears. Pick 3 will be selected by the Jacksonville Jaguars. And that means pick 1 will be selected by the Chicago Bears, and the Rams will move up 1 to pick 2. Bears move up 3 to pick 1. So we will go ahead and get all those trades happening. And we will see you guys hopefully all in the off-season stuff that's going to be happening later on this week. Anyways, thank you guys all for watching. I'll see you guys all in the next stream. I'm going to go watch the NBA Finals. See you guys.